Hello guys, the Earth Program here, back with another video in this Python RPG video series. And in the last video we were having some issues with randomly placing the buildings, and we're going to aim to try and fix that. So in the last video, we got here, castle and church were at 0, 0 in terms of position. That's wrong, that shouldn't be happening. So let's try and work out what the hell's going on. Let me print out of here this new position X, by this new position Y, try and print those two out. Trying to move it also this, generate buildings. That has to be here then. Or I can just do is I can disable this stuff. Don't disable, I'll just disable this stuff. Okay, don't run any of this. Play. Yeah, I also need to fix this. 0, 0. That was once again 0, 0. Let's keep that actually. Play. Why the hell is it 0, 0? How big's the world? How big is the world? What do they think the world is? If I come here and say world.world size. Oh, I create a copy of the world, don't I? I instantiate the world, don't I? Don't I generate the world? Isn't there a variable for the world? Sorry. Yeah, exactly. There must be when I world.name. Over here I just set the world, but interestingly where is the world? Where? World equals, do I actually create a whole different world? I shouldn't do that, exactly. World.world size equals world size x. So where do I do world then? This is called what? This is called read world data. Where do I call that from? Get world data. And get world data is from where? Here. Which okay. Let's undo that part. Let's allow that to run so we can see what was going on. What's over here? Warrior. 0. How are you still calling yourself 0? I don't understand how this is still calling itself 0. So I run this, I then read the world data. We're here, where I set the world size. I presume this is actually setting it. If world size is not equal to none, and the world size y is not equal to none, it shouldn't be based on these two things. Hang on. Print. I'm in. This prints and this should be running. Play. Here we go. Warrior. I'm in. And she prints up 3 times. Yeah, I'm in. So, what do you think of here the world size x is? Play. There we go. Monk. 32. So why aren't you setting it to be equal to 32? After you've done this, print me out the world size then. '32. Where else do I have print statements? Get rid of this. So, if you're setting it as 32, why the hell then why do then when I ask for it again it prints out 0? Is it because of the sequencing of it? If I try and print it over here, for example, world size x, right? I try and print it over here. I say play. 32. Do you know what? One solution to this could just be I create a copy of the world, and I'll just say over here world is equal to. That'll be the solution to that, really. Because I feel like it's putting 0, because what's it doing is it's looking at it. Okay, so class starts 0, then it just comes over here, and like over here just based on 0, because Python's not a compiler. It is an interpreter, so it goes for each line. So sequence is important in Python. So I'm going to then say over here instead, I'm going to say this is world dot, because I haven't actually created it. Hold on. So over here, but I don't even have a def in the world. To be honest, I don't actually have a def. So let's actually create an int, a def int. The pass of here is x, y, and comma name, which won't be generated yet, I guess. We're going to put this as x, y, as in y, or actually world size x should really be called, and this should be then called world size y. So y, then we can just put it world name, which we're then gonna just put that as name as well. So yeah. So now, if I mean, let's see if I find where it's world called. Probably called in a bunch of places. Should be able to say over here world dot. No. So need to check all that soon. World size, that's fine. But over here is when we generate over here the world. So we're gonna be like over here. World is equal to world size x, comma world size y, and we're just gonna say none for the last part because we do not know the name. Then what we can do is over here world dot right, hold on. Let's actually change this to my world. Equals world. We're just going to instantiate this over here. So we're just going to instantiate over here the world. For now, it's going to have nothing, but then we can add on. Or we can make modifications, I should really say. So what we can say over here is we can say over here on the I have to like change huge parts of the program. Over here, because over here, world dot world size x is equal to world size x, and my world dot world size y is equal to world size y. So we can then just get rid of this. Then we can say over here, get rid of that. So over here, my world dot world name is then equal to random choice. What else do we have? Okay, that we should change. So all these parts, right? All different parts in the code. You're referencing. Let's just say my world dot world name. There we go. Let's do that. What else? I know there's other places. There has to be other places. Yeah. So say world dot world my world dot world size x. My world size y actually for this one. And we can say world size x for this one. This part then. Okay. And over here we can say over here. Boom. World size x. And and my size. Well, why? Any other places? What else? That seems to be it, I believe. Control 5, no crashes hopefully. Play. And monk. Generate. So we've got over here, generate buildings, unsupported. Because it's... Oh my god. Why? Because it calls that. That's why. Oh, it's so annoying. That is absolutely annoying. Well, one of the solutions could just be that I just set over here a number to begin with, but it's like, doesn't matter. If I say over here number, for example, as 6 and then 6, right, it's then just going to be based on 6. If I then come over here and say my world dot world size, oh, so this changed. Okay, maybe it will work. Now I just need to have a couple of values over here. 0, comma. Although, hold on. I need to check something. Yep, 0, 0. No, it won't work. It worked because I put 6, 6. Annoying. It's so annoying. Okay, one solution to this. There is a solution to this. There is. And the solution to this, unfortunately, is going to have to be in the buildings. Can't call this in the end. Can't call it for the end. Right. I do have self over here though. So I'm going to have to keep self, I think. So, we're going to have to add the place buildings. I think we are going to have place buildings again. So on the generate buildings we have to be... Hold on. The generate buildings seem to come after, before the get world data file. What if we were to do it afterwards? Could it be just that positioning that's causing that? If so, well, I'm blind. Self dot set random location self. Oh no, I don't pass self. I just pass it, and then yeah, things like that. There we go. Like castle 8, church 8, free. Aha. Okay. Interesting. So are you telling me now it's working? Because I have to just rearrange it. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised. Surprised. But again, 0. If that is the case, again 0 is very interesting. They actually got that. U pos Y. All the options you got is 0. Oh look, 1, 2. What about the other one? What if I add another thing to it? So if I don't want. Ah, there we go, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so let me add over here as another building. Let me see over here where this building gets allocated to. Tavern. So I'm create over here tavern. Let's see where this building gets allocated to. I really need to fix this class system. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, so tavern got 77. To me, it seems to work. However, castle seems to, interestingly, go on to 0, 0. Why is that the case? Interestingly, it printed out 3 times. Because there are 3 buildings, true. However, there are 3 buildings. Oh. But, so why didn't it go to 28 for the castle? The church got it, and the tavern got 77, so why didn't, for example, the castle get 1911? Why did it not? So, castle, church, tavern. Castle at 0, 0. What's going on over here? What's going on? If new pause is not equal to the my player, what position is the player? 0. The 0 is the position that the players used to. I'm thinking, is it because the castle is the first building, so it starts off at the position of 0, 0 as in the location? It then doesn't update it potentially. Could that be one? New pause is not equal to the pause x, and the new pause is not equal to the pause y. For buildings, if new pause is not equal to the if the new pause is not equal to the building pause, and the new pause is not equal to a building pause, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. The castle. It makes sense if the castle's also at the border, to be honest, but it's fine. That's fine then. That is absolutely fine. Okay. What I need to fix is actually this. This is the Monk of the Night, which gets, and I don't recall copying. Yeah, exactly. I don't recall copying any of these. What I do recall is I added was a building check to these though. Interesting. I added a building check to these. Although, why should that affect? Why is that affecting? Why is that affecting the classes? The character classes still, only have 2 values. Why is that affecting the classes then? Something fishy is going on over here. After generating the classes, please print me out the character classes. And do not clear my screen, please. did appear just right there. Did just see them. I find that interesting. I just find that interesting. Of course, one of the solutions could be is I could create instead of being an array of objects, it could become actually a set of objects. So what I can do is instead, so when I say character class.pen, for example, I can say over here, character class, so if I just get rid of that for a moment. Now what's different between a set and an array is a set, you can only have these unique values. So, and I don't know if it's going to consider two objects having the same, two objects with the title of monk being, can I have add? Can I update card? Can I update? What I can also do is instead of that, I could just say this is equal to a set. This is equal to a new set. Maybe that way I can then start to say dot add. Yeah, then I can say dot add. If I specifically state it as a set. Dot add, and we want to add as a character class, if you can. I've not tried sets with objects before, this is actually new to me. So, let's see how well does it actually handle that. It's going to crash or whatever. Play. Interesting. That's what I kind of thought. That they are separate objects. Although they might have the same name, they're separate objects. So a set doesn't make a difference at all. So you can just keep it with as an array. Really. Because a set doesn't make a difference because they're two different objects. Well, what I need to check is how is this duplication occurring? That's what's important. So that's the important part. How is this occurring? So how many times is this being fired, for example? Test. Actually, first of all, this should actually, inside over here, become equal to none, shouldn't it? This should always, every single, well, not every single line potentially, but if I do that, what happens? Play. Do, exactly, so it does that. It's bad. We don't actually want that. Because it sets it to none for every single line, which is not exactly what we want. What we do want is we want to do that. And if we do this test, that ran a bunch of times actually. What if we then, after we've done that, what if we then set this back to none? We set this back to equal none. Does that fix it? That fixed it. Okay. Because we don't have this else if we had an else if statement for that line, then I would have sorted. But yeah, we do need to then generate. We need to reset these back to none. For example, it sets it to monk, but then it comes back over here. It hasn't reset it back to none, so we'll fire this again. That's the problem. Okay. So now let's close all this. Then, what is your name? What class do you belong to? So monkey bear, for example. Oh, we need to then clear screen, display start text. Over here we should probably put some speed. What's on that? maybe the speed shouldn't be always the same, potentially. Fighting yourself in the middle was nice. Vectorn, you don't remember how you got here. Oh, no, why you need to get here. You search for your pockets. You search you pockets. I bet you I'll get some Nazi Nazi grammars. Some grammar Nazis, that's it. Some grammar Nazis in the comments. You search your pockets. You search you pockets. Okay. So that'll be it for this video. This video's actually gone quite a while. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe so you know when I next upload. Next upload video will be a continuation of this, trying to get our starting up scenario working. And like the video if you did, and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.